Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Ray, a hope of light. This is your Ashkin and I'm a psychologist. So as we are stepping into the month of exams, months of exam, like March, April and May, you have so many final exams, board exams, competitive exams that are coming by. I would like to address one of the most common concern or issue or the topic that is being dealt among youngsters, that is exam anxiety. Okay, so let's look into what is exam anxiety and what are the symptoms, how do you feel exam anxiety, and how we can come out of it. Okay, so in this video particularly we will be focusing on what is exam anxiety and what are the symptoms of exam anxiety. So do you feel like your mind has completely gone blank during exams, although you have prepared very well for the exams? And have you felt that I can't really do this, it's not my cup of tea, and your heartbeat starts beating very fast and you have finding difficulty in breathing during exams, or having some stomach ache, stomach upset, nausea, all that happening during your exams? Then this is what that we are going to discuss today, which is exam anxiety. So what is exam anxiety? What is anxiety? So when I say about exam anxiety, it is usually an experience of having excessive worry or having intense fear about upcoming exams and a fear of being evaluated. Okay, so what happens is you tend to have a intense fear of being evaluated because you're going to dream something about your exams and how you're going to be evaluated, or after effects of exam or the exam hall and all that together. So this extensive or intensive worry or fear is what we call it as exam anxiety, and it is usually a type of performance anxiety because what is performance means how you're going to do at particular space. Okay, so how are you going to perform at that particular exam, how are you going to be evaluated in a specific situation, that makes up an exam anxiety. Okay, and there are like two types of anxiety that I would say, one is low and one is high. So low anxiety is something no, everybody might feel a little anxious about the exam that is gonna come, and but still they will be able to focus on their attention on studies and prepare well for their exams and all that. But on the other extreme, higher anxiety means people would have very much of anxiety reactions, like they might not show up to the exam hall. They might be having so many physical symptoms that has been associated with it. They would have extreme fear that it might affect their career on the whole. Okay, so that is what we are gonna discuss on today. But the recent researchers have proven that a normal level of anxiety or stress can actually help you work better, think faster and work more effectively, and that enhances your performance. So definitely a normal level of anxiety related to exam is always good, and that helps you to perform better. Okay, but in this video we are going to talk about exam anxiety, which is an intense fear that is hindering your performance in your exam. So let's see, how do you identify it? What are the symptoms that you can observe if you are having an exam anxiety? Okay, so there are like three main categories on which we could classify these symptoms as. One is physical, second one is emotional, and third one is cognitive. So when I talk about physical symptoms, it is more of bodily related changes. So you might have difficulty in breathing, so palpitation, the heartbeat rate might go high, so you have like shortness of breath, nervousness, you have an increased sweating than as usual. Okay, and worry, lots of intense worry, your mouth might get dried up very soon, you might have constant headache, nausea, vomiting sensations, stomach cramps and stomach upset. So these might be either during the exams or just before the exams. So it would be intense in such a way that you will not be able to prepare your exam in spite of preparing so hard. Okay, and the next category is related to emotional symptoms. Okay, so thinking or imagining about the exams, what happens means you don't tend to focus on your studies. You try to procrastinate. You just try to keep on postponing your academic preparation. You might have a very less self image, so you have very poor self image of about your own performance. You feel that you are not gonna be performing very well at that present moment. You feel very much hopeless. You might get irritated very fast. You might be getting angry on silly things and all that. So that is an emotional outcome of your exam anxiety. And the third component is a cognitive one, which is more of thinking. So what happens is most of your attitude or your thinking might be focused on a negative sides. So if I'm gonna fail for this exam, if I fail, this is what gonna happen in my exam, and I know I have 90% of chances for failure. If I'm gonna fail, the people are gonna mock at me, my family is gonna degrade me. There are like lots of consequences or negative thinking that has been associated with exams. Okay, and you might also have difficulty in sleep. So there might be lots of sleep disturbances. You might not have a regular sleeping pattern. Your concentration or the organization might not be in a very good condition. So you might be wandering in your thoughts. Okay, organization of your exam materials or the academic subjects that you need to prepare or anything in and around you might also not happen in a very right way, and your mind might go blank at times. The preparation becomes a very big job and you tend to go unprepared for the exams. Okay, so these are main three components of exam anxiety symptoms. Okay, so if you feel that you are having all these symptoms in a very intense level, then I think it is very important that you have to come out of it. Okay, and the next video we would be seeing ideas and strategies to overcome this exam anxiety. Okay, in my next video I'll be focusing more of strategies that has been associated with exam anxiety and how you can prepare yourself during the exam, before the exam, and after the exam. Okay, so keep watching our channel. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe our channel for supporting. Thank you.